Hi. This is um, my name's Jason. I'm autistic. I am 49 years old. I found out that I'm autistic probably about um, 5, 6 years ago. Um, Maybe when I was 42, when I do math. Anyway, I'm constantly dealing with what it means to be autistic and how to deal with autistic things. I know it sounds kind of weird. Um, I don't really know how to put it, but today I went shopping. I went out and I hit a couple of stores and stuff. I guess you could say that I'm, um, what do you call it? I'm high functioning. I know that the term isn't really popular, but um, I tend to be able to handle looking people in the eyes to a certain degree. I force myself to do it. Um, I guess I do things that are um, autistic that I don't think about, and other people find weird. Um, I have a lot of things dealing with it. So today I went and there's a music store that is in the town that I live in, and I went there because I knew somebody who worked there. I dealt with him through my previous position at my job. He had been a manager at the store when I was a manager, or before I was the manager at the store. And he works at the music store. And I've been kind of searching for bits and equipment for my DJ setup. And I was hoping to go there and talk to him and look for some stuff and maybe feel okay. So I went to the store. I came in, um, and right away there was three people standing to the left, and I waved at Chuck, and I'm like, hey, how's it going?" And I looked around like I was ready to. I've never been to this store, and it's a music store. And every music store, even like if you go to Guitar Center, every Guitar Center has stuff laid out differently. This is There's not a set to it, and it depends on what the music store wants to lead with, whether you go through guitars first or whether you go through um, drums first or sound equipment or whatever it is. I'm looking for PA equipment, sound equipment. Over to the right, I can see some lights that kind of draw my attention because I'm also kind of looking for lights for my rig. Um, and but I so I then suddenly the person that's talking to the other two gentlemen leave. The two gentlemen still work there. One of them is the Chuck that I know, and the older of the two gentlemen um, go, Is there something I can help you with?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for live sound equipment, like PAs and stuff." And he's like, "Oh, well, right this way." And the three of us walk to the back corner of the store where they have all the PA stuff. And I've been doing PA stuff for 15, 20 years at least, not including the time when I was younger that I worked in a nightclub. Um, so I kind of feel like I know what I'm talking about. So they bring me back and we're talking, and he's saying, "Oh, well, what are you looking for?" I go, "Well, I just bought two PVs." "Then what are you doing here?" I'm I bought two PVs. I'm looking to fill out what I have, and technically, not to go into a whole bunch of jargon, but I got two smaller speakers instead of the one big speaker that I have been running. So I wanted to maybe update my other speakers. I was also looking for another piece of equipment But I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I just sort of, I'm used to going into a store and just looking around and then maybe having someone ask me and then me go, oh, I'm fine. Let me just look around some more. I just kind of want to go in and look. And this guy's like, oh, and I'm like, well, oh, you should buy these. And I'm like, I don't want those. I just bought speakers. He goes, are they powered? No, they're not powered. Well, you should get powered because everybody wants powered. And I'm like, whoa, man, I don't like powered. Why don't you like powered? And I'm like, because blah blah blah. If the amp goes bad in a powered speaker, then you have nothing. If you have an amp that goes bad and it's not in a powered speaker, you find another amp and you put the amp in. You don't have to buy an entire twice the amount speaker to replace it while you're getting yours fixed. It's a thing. It's a thing. And he just kept writing me about this. And it really was irritating me. And I wanted out of the situation. I wanted to just, it's some, I really just wanted to look around. That's it. I wanted to look around. If they had anything I wanted, I would have picked something up, I would have been there with it. But he was just writing me. And, um, I don't even know why Chuck was there. Chuck wasn't really saying anything. He was saying something. The gentleman shows me some other unpowered speakers, since clearly I am the weirdo who likes unpowered speakers. Maybe I like unpowered speakers because they're cheaper and um, I don't mind running cables. Um, you still run cables with powered speakers. You still run actually more cables for power speakers unless you have radio things to do your. Anyway, now I'm getting off topic. I think that's a big thing for autistic people. I don't know. I'm starting to think that everything is autistic related. So anyway, this gentleman, he's still writing me. He's still pushing me. He's still like not allowing me to breathe because he just wants me to buy something right now. Oh, come on. Like he needs me to buy $800 worth of stuff and he's going to push it at me. And he's going to tell me that I'm wrong for my opinions and the way that I've been doing things is wrong. And I'm just like, I just want to look at your speakers. Um, which off topic totally makes me think of institutionalized the punk song, uh, the band I can't remember. If somebody can mention in a comment what band it is, uh, just leave me alone. I just want a Pepsi. Why can't you just get me a Pepsi? Get me a Pepsi, Ma. Leave me alone. I am not angry. Anyway, so yes, I'm in this situation, and even to a point, me talking about it at this point in time, it's been hours since. I'm still kind of building up my stress levels thinking about it. Um, so uh, finally, I just turned to the man and I go, "Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to be annoying, but I don't exactly have a shopping list today that I specifically came here to buy this speaker. I came here to look at what you had and what kind of prices you have. I have autism, and what you are doing is really triggering me. I will just have to leave, and I might not come back if you cannot give me some space." And the gentleman kind of looked at me like I'm a weirdo, but clearly I just told him some stuff that was way too much for him to handle. And he's like, "Well, fine, whatever. Go look at whatever you know. We don't have enough people anyway." And he storms off. And I hate having to go to that. I hate having to go, "I'm autistic. Please leave me alone." I hate having to just, you know, I hate this situation, and it hurts me. But the thing about it is that the way that he was pushing on me was making me feel extremely uncomfortable, and um, like just some severely high pressure tactics. Um, so I then distressed. He left. They left. I looked at the speakers that they had. I looked at the prices they had. There weren't like great prices for their used equipment. I've been doing a lot of online shopping. Thank you, Facebook, for your online shopping options where anybody can sell their speaker. They're not required to sell to him and get ripped off, and then he rips me off. You know, I've done some wonderful stuff. I mean, I probably could get ripped off one day doing this. But I looked around, and he had some stuff. He had a fair amount of mixers. I looked at the mixers, but I don't need really what the secret thing I was looking for that I couldn't remember at the time that I told him I was looking for. And it's I had been to a couple pawn shops earlier about it. Is I needed a in cabinet rack mount mixer where all it does is it takes you plug in your microphones or your guitar or whatever into your rack, and then you can use it as a 4 or 6 sound mixer, um, and it goes into the system. Because right now I have a box, I have amps, I have a super crossover, I have an empty spot, and then I sit a little tiny mixer on top, and then I run the plugs. I would like to just be able to open it up and have it there. I could buy an all-in-one powered mixer with the power to it, but those seem to fail because I need an amp that can handle my lows, and I need an amp that can handle my highs, and I don't seem to find it. Um, but it took me a while. I went to my wife and I told her about what happened, and she said that it's kind of irritating. Um, and but the thing is I could feel myself. I could feel my brain just getting clouded, and I just wanted to shake. I just wanted to be like, "Sir, leave me alone." Just to, be rude about it. Get away from me, And I had to maintain because that's going over the top. That's recognizing that you are in this situation. You are not handling it correctly, and when you start feeling like this, that's when it's important to just stop, to either leave, take your situation out. If somebody is putting you in that situation, like in this situation, I had to ask the gentleman, and I had to be honest. I had to be, I'm sorry, I am autistic, and I'm having a hard time dealing with this situation, and you're making this difficult for me. You have to own up, and that's what we that's what I have to do. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody is functioning. Um, it still to this day bothers me when parents find out that I'm autistic and they go, "Oh, I got a son that's autistic." Now, sometimes in my head, when people say that, I think that they're saying, "Well, my son's autistic and you're nothing like them." And that's what I think they say. But I have to realize sometimes what they're saying is, "My kid is autistic." If you notice that I'm looking up, my camera is right here. I'm pointing at you. My camera's right there. My video screen is right there. So instead of looking at my camera, I'm checking myself in the video screen. So um, once again, this would be cut out, but I don't care. I'm just doing this as a vlog, and I'm just letting you know the inside of why I'm looking the way I am. So when people say this to me, at first I think, oh no, they're comparing me. They're saying that they know somebody and they're really bad nonverbal. I am far from nonverbal. Um, I was hardly nonverbal as a child. I learned to speak and I learned to speak well, and I never shut up. But I think I've had mothers cry and go, "You mean there's a chance for my daughter?" And yes, there's a chance for your daughter, and there's a chance for everybody. It just might require their life not to be normal. My life's not normal because when I think about normal people or normal people think about me, I am not the person that they want to be or the person that they want their child to be. I barely have gotten by, but I'm still able to handle it. And these are little tricks and tips, I think, that we all need to know as far as being autistic, that you can recognize when the pain's coming on and you can remove yourself from this pain. The hard part is me not sitting here thinking about this situation and me going back to that store in a month because I might need something. All right. Well, let me know what you think. I don't care whether you think I'm autistic or not. But I'm going to try to make some more videos that talk about my personal experience, how I feel about it, my chase for trying to become uh, happy with myself. Uh, I should have a conversation about my Abilify. Anyway, there'll be more videos coming up. Hope you like it. Like this, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment if you'd like to see more. Have a nice day.